Hey guys, it's Tiffany Harper here. So excited because today I'm filming my very first Ask Me Anything video. And I had posted on Facebook and Instagram a picture of myself saying, Ask me anything, I would love to do a video for you guys. Because I know on social media, it's kind of hard to really know what a person is like or kind of what they're going through or their daily life, because on social media we only kind of show the small snippets of our lives, and I really want to get to know a lot of you better, those of you who follow me, and I'm sure some of you would like to get to know me a little bit better. You see pictures of my kids, you see pictures of me posting my workouts, you see pictures of me, what I eat and the fact that we live on a ranch, like what the heck is that? So I kind of wanted to take an opportunity to share a little bit more about myself so that way you get an understanding of who I am, what I am about, what my family's about, and why we're here, and what we're really excited about. So I'm excited to dive in. I hope to do more videos like this in the future. I think they're really fun. I like doing videos. I like talking, so I feel like videos are a really good way to talk with you guys and get to know you better. So the first question that I got was homeschooling. And yes, we are a homeschooling family. This is actually our first year homeschooling. We used to live in Orange County before we moved onto the ranch. My daughter, who's in third grade now, from kindergarten to second grade, she attended an amazing public school. She had the best teachers that we could possibly ask for. They were really great. She loved the school. We had a really great experience. So our decision to homeschool was not because we hated public school. Far from it. We loved our experience in public school. But because of our location, we live on a ranch, and we're literally 30 minutes away from the nearest city, which is Temecula. And so I didn't know the area very well. I didn't know the school, very much about the school in the town that we're going to be living in, that we are currently living in. So I wasn't able to do as much research as I would have liked in order to put my kid into school and feel comfortable. And honestly, I've been praying about homeschooling our kids for probably as long as Madison had been in school. It just wasn't the right time. I felt like my husband wasn't fully on board yet with homeschooling. He hadn't done his own research, and he just didn't know how he felt about it yet. So I didn't push the idea until we moved onto the ranch, and I said, I think this is a perfect time to consider homeschooling and see if it's for our family. And we decided to do that. Our curriculum, we chose a boxed curriculum. We chose Sunlight curriculum. Loved it for history, language arts, and science. I didn't really like the science for this year. I think I might, if we do homeschool next year, I think I'm going to choose something else. But for the most part, history and language arts was really great. We loved it. I chose a different curriculum for math, and picked up some supplement stuff for spelling, and it's been a really fun experimental year. We also go into Temecula once a week. We just had our last day on Monday, the 18th, but we do like a Grace homeschool class. I don't know if it's really co-op, but it's like a group of other homeschooling moms who come together. All their kids come. There's like little classes, like science classes, art classes, math classes, extracurricular classes, Spanish even. So kids get an opportunity to be around each other and engage and build relationships, but still focus on their learning. And I got to make some new friends and ask a lot from moms who've been homeschooling for several years. I mean, there are some moms who their kids are graduating and they've been homeschooled since they were kindergarten. So it was really cool as a first-time homeschooling mom to be a part of that community and learn from people. And because I really didn't know what I was doing. I'm not a credentialed teacher. Teaching was not on my horizon growing up, but it was really a good experience. I absolutely love homeschooling. Praying if we're going to continue to do it next year and what that looks like, and I'm hopeful that we will, but you never know. We always take our school year, we take school year by year, and so whatever God has us do, we're going to do and enjoy it and give thanks that we're able to make a choice and make a decision in doing that. Okay, so the second question I got was ranch life. What does that look like? Daily ranch life. It's not as exciting as you might think. My husband, we're not ranchers. The reason why we moved onto a ranch is because my husband is employed with a nonprofit in Orange County, and they own a ranch that houses men who are overcoming drug and alcohol addictions, and my husband is their case manager. So, and I call him also a pastor to these men as well, because Not only does he deal with the legal stuff with these men, helping them with anything if they have to go to court or if they have a parole officer or a probation officer, um, any of that stuff. Obviously, as a case manager, that's kind of the legal stuff that he has to deal with. But he's also their pastor because he prays with these men. He teaches them the Bible. He has them do Bible studies. He leads Bible studies. We've even been able to lead men to Christ while here. And so this is a ministry that we are a part of. So we're not ranchers. We have no experience in ranching at all. We do have animals. So we have goats, we have horses, we have tons of dogs, we have chickens, we get fresh eggs. So it's like a little mini farmer's market. We've just started to plant a garden. So that way, one, it could save money for the mission, going into town to get vegetables. We can grow some of our own vegetables here on the property. So that's really exciting for me as someone who loves the farmers market and really wants to encourage people to buy local and eat fresh. This is really exciting for me. This is kind of what I imagined living on a ranch to be. But daily life, basically, I wake up in the morning. My girlfriend and I, the director's wife who lives on the ranch, lately we've been getting up early and working out together, and then I work a little bit on my business, and then I read my Bible, and then I get the day ready for my kids because we homeschool. So we homeschool in a trailer, a 35-foot trailer. That's what they have us housed in. We're required to live on site. So we live in a trailer. And so at the kitchen table, the kids are doing their lessons. I am working with them. I might follow up some emails during a break. We have lunch. My husband eats breakfast and lunch with the guys while he's working. So he doesn't come home till 6 o'clock at night. And then as a family, we spend time together in our trailer. We watch TV or whatever. So it's not as glamorous as it might seem. It's very peaceful. It's very beautiful. You cannot complain about the scenery. It really is gorgeous. It's so quiet and amazing, and really seeing God's creation and being so close to it. It's pretty amazing. But I will say that there are some disadvantages. I mean, we live in a trailer. There's 4 of us, and we live in a trailer. So it's not ideal living situation. I really would prefer to have my kids living in a house, honestly, but it is what it is. We're grateful that we have a roof over our head. It rains. We have seasons on the ranch. I've lived in California my whole life. Basically, our seasons here in California are summer, and you might get a little bit chilly. You might get some rain, but really it's only summer. But here on the ranch, we have fall, winter, spring, and then summer. It gets really hot and really cold over here. So it's pretty exciting to experience, and these kids get to have an adventure, and they're surrounded by rocks and nature and animals and bugs and all the things that little boys and little girls love to discover. So that's kind of ranch life. So that's kind of ranch life. It's not as exciting as people might think it sounded glamorous at first. Truly, people like to romanticize it, but it's not as amazingly romantic as one might imagine, unless you're a real rancher. It's not like the Pioneer Woman at all on the on the cooking channel. Like, it's not like that at all. The next question I got, and I thought this was a really good one. Most of you know I am a healthy fitness coach. I work in health and fitness. I'm really passionate about healthy eating and helping people live healthier lives. And this one was from a mama saying, what do you feed your kids? It's like her biggest struggle. And I totally get that. It's still a struggle in my house, even though I've been eating healthier for the last 4 years. Just because I cook something healthy doesn't mean my family's going to eat it. Even the big kid, my husband, doesn't always eat the stuff that I make. But honestly, I don't stress too much about it because I kind of grew up old school where when my mom made something, you ate it or you didn't eat. So I kind of followed that same principle. Now, I don't starve my kids, obviously. I don't think a kid will actually starve. They're really hungry. They will eat something. But I do make it a point to cook things that I think everybody will enjoy, even if it is healthier. I try to find things on the menu that everybody will enjoy. So, for instance, for dinner, I'll make turkey meatballs. I'll have Sean, my little boy, help make them so that way he feels involved. I'll cook kale chips. My daughter loves kale chips. Sweet potato fries. Those are great way to make it feel like it's a snack food, but it's still nutrient dense. most of you know I utilize Shakeology. I don't give my kids multivitamins. I have them drink Shakeology because it has enough nutrients in it where I feel like they're getting what they need throughout the day. But I also, it's not just shakes that I make them, but I made chocolate brownies with Shakeology. I've made no-bake protein balls for the kids. We've made chocolate pudding with Shakeology. So those are ways that I've been able to feed my kids and make sure that they're getting what they need. I always keep fruit on hand: strawberries, blueberries, bananas, apples, blackberries, raspberries, especially in the summer, or even frozen fruit. If I can't find what I need in the store and it's out of season, frozen fruit is a great option to throw into smoothies. Or even we'll make Greek yogurt parfaits. I make protein pancakes. I'll cook up chicken, or have sliced turkey, and they'll have carrots and sliced turkey and cheese for them. So I try not to stress too much. I don't make crazy meals that are different for everybody to make sure that everybody eats. I try to make one central meal for dinner, and I expect people to eat it because I cooked at dinner time. I'm not going to cook like 10 different things for my family just because they don't like what I made. But I try to menu plan and think about everyone's tastes, and because I don't make like tofu burgers or kale burgers or veggie burgers, because truly the only person who would eat them is me, and then that's a waste of food and waste of money. So I generally try to make what everyone would like for the most part, and I'll modify to my taste if I need to, but I don't stress about it too much. I keep healthy snacks and healthy fruit, healthy veggies on hand, so that way they're quick bites, and I'll make smoothies and other things, so that way I know that my kids, even if they're not really excited about my dinner option, I know, because I've been paying attention and I've had stuff around in the house, that they are eating something nutritious throughout the entire day. So they're not starving, they just are picky. And not every meal I make is a winner. I mean, like I said, my husband doesn't always eat everything I make. So that's kind of what I feed my family. I make sure that I have enough nutritious options stocked in my pantry, in my fridge, so that way when dinner time comes and people aren't really that excited about, I know, well, for the most part, they've eaten pretty well. It's okay if dinner isn't exactly a winner. I don't stress about it. I know that they will eat. I know that if I'm diligent enough to keep the best options in my house, they will eat. So I hope that answers your question. I hope that helps a little bit, but I am more than happy to help in any way if you're still struggling with what to feed your family, how to make people eat healthier. It's a process. It's a journey. It's not going to happen overnight. They grow up, they develop their taste, they'll figure out what they like and enjoy, and it'll be easier. When they're younger, they're expressing their opinions. They're trying to push the envelope a little bit, but that's okay. You just be the parent and you do the best that you can. So I hope this answers some questions you guys had about me. Thanks for letting me do this. I'm really kind of excited I hope I get to do more videos like this. But thank you for watching, and if you have any more questions or you really like this video, let me know, and I'll definitely answer some more of your questions and post another video sometime soon. Okay, thanks guys.